Hello, my beautiful ladies. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see here, we have started with her eyebrows and we have done with the NYX tinted brows. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to put in the eyeshadow base by MAC because I want her eyeshadow to pop since we're doing a bright yellow today. I'm using Dynamite to fill out the outer corners, and so I blend it in from the outers to the inners. So I blend it in, I bring it in, I bring it in, I add some more because it's always easier to add than to subtract. So I'm bringing it in to give me that perfect beachy light look. I don't want it to be too heavy. With ColourPop, I am using the color Caution to bring in that yellow that I want so much. This is a brand that I really like. It's really inexpensive and the colors are really pretty bright. I love it. Once I apply the yellow, I see that I need a little bit of that Dynamite. So I go back in with a little bit more to fade out the ends, and I want it to look more cohesive. As I'm going here, I realize that the yellow is not popping as much. So I go in with Unwind from the palette Soul from ColourPop because I want the yellow to really show. So the contrast color here is that orange. As I'm going with the yellow, I am having a bit of trouble for it to stay. Yellows normally don't like to stick. So I feel sometimes this could have happened because of the eyeshadow base. So I grabbed a detail brush and I'm packing it and packing on with a more detailed, smaller brush so the yellow could stick to the eyelid. I use my white eyeliner to give me a little bit of more pop and a day look. So I do it the waterline with the white color NYX Wonder Pencil. Same color that I use Unwind for the lid, I'm going to use it underneath the white liner so I could, spread it out and make the color white pop a little bit more, and also so it looks cohesive at the ends and give it that really beachy, pretty look. So then now I'm wiping down the excess makeup, and I want to make, clean off the excess that has fallen from the eyeshadows so that I could start on the foundation. I want a nice glowy face. So now what I'm going to do is add a liquid highlighter from Anastasia on her cheekbones, her nose, her cupid's bow. I'm going to just add on this beautiful glow underneath. So when I apply the foundation looks glowy and sexy. I'm going to start now with the mascara because I want the liquid gold to just settle in the face and not be super duper wet. So I apply the mascara and then I apply the lashes first before I go with foundation, because sometimes the client moves or they cries or they're allergic. So after you did your whole foundation and you put on a lash, they'll start crying. You got to start from zero once more. So I'll just start and do my lashes now. See, we did a little mistake here. The mascara got on the bottom. I could erase it. It's easier to fix before the foundation and the powders go in. With lashes, it could be any lash that you have, whatever you like, whatever you feel like the lash that you want to put on your clients. I do wispies, sometimes I double them, sometimes I triple them, sometimes just one. It's just up to the look that you're going for. So today we just did a natural wispy lash. Natural for Miami. Let's just get that clear, because other places don't have such big wispy lashes. So I go in with my liner to give me a fine thin line close to the eyelid, so it just makes it a little bit, the eyes a little bit more open. Now here we go with my favorite part, foundation. And I use black opal. Why? Because it's so easy to use. It's very blendable. It's very good to mix with other colors from the same brand or from other brands. If you need the concealers, everything, it just blends and it builds really good. So it doesn't look too cakey. It doesn't look, weird. So now I'm chiseling out the face first. So I'm doing like her contours first, under her chin, her cheekbones, her eye, above her, around her forehead. I really like this product. If you have seen my other videos, you see that I put on all foundation on at once, and then I blend everything out. I put 2 or 3 different colors, and then I blend everything out. But since this is a bead shoot, I want her to look very natural, like she has no makeup on, and her skin is beautiful. The glow is coming through from the product I put on before, and I'm blending it out. I'm very lightly putting on makeup, you know, just very so lightly, and just covering up, making sure everything looks wonderful. I go in now with the Too Faced concealer, Born This Way, and I ever so lightly put it on. Nothing, not a color that it's way too light for her skin, just 1.5 shades lighter, and I blend everything out. Not too extreme, because like I said, I want her to look natural. So just a little bit so she looks more awake. Here the key is blending, so I put it with a flat brush, and then I go in with a kabuki brush that I'm just patting everything out, just making sure that there's no harsh lines from the foundation with the concealer. As you can see, the black Opal works with every other brand. So I love this. I love the combination that I have here, that I have done, because it just brings her face just like a beautiful summer portrait. Now I'm going to set this beautiful makeup that I have created with Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. I'm using this beauty blender to set the face. I'm putting under the eyes, the bridge of the nose, on the chin, under the nose, and underneath the cheekbones to set it nicely. With an angle brush, I'm going in with the mineralized powder from MAC to give me a nice golden tone. So I don't want it to be too dark. I just want it to give me those gold tones that the mineralized does for the contour. Using a big brush, I'm going to buff away the excess setting powder and also blend the mineralized powder that I use on her face. With the fan brush, I apply the HyperReal Glow from MAC. Now I'm going in with a nice raspberry color blush, and I go in the apples of her cheeks in an upward motion. Now I step back and look at her and see what it is that she's missing. So whatever little finishing touches that I feel she needs, I go in at this moment and apply them. Give her a nudie look, but not so nude that it looks like her face and her makeup is blending. So I go with a golden look from the Saint collection. It's a nice glossy, glittery gold. And here we go. We're all set to go off on our beach photo shoot. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for next week's episode for another beach photo shoot look.